KOMU8 Sports.
Good morning, Mid-Missouri. We had an elimination playoff game last night, so let's jump right into it. The Redbirds began the night in a 2-2 tie with Pittsburgh in the best-of-5 series, meaning it's win or go home for both teams. The Cards and the Bucks have to be sick of each other. This is the 24th meeting of the year between the divisional foes, but this one is the one that mattered the most. There's Cardinals ace Adam Wainwright taking the bump. He admitted after the game he was pretty nervous for this one. Bottom of the second we go. David Freese gives the Cards the early lead with a line drive home run. John Jay ends up scoring. The Cards take the early lead 2-0. Top of the third, what nerves. Wainwright is looking strong. He strikes out pitchers Cole. Bottom of the fourth, Yadier Molina hits a bounce to the third, and the Pirates throw it away. Everyone ends up going to second and third, but nothing came of the air. Top of the fifth, Wainwright gets Pedro Alvarez. He brought his best stuff and would not give up the ball all game. Bottom of the fifth, Garrett Cole settles down. He strikes out Pete Kozma, 2-0 Cards. Next batter, Wainwright looking on the 100-mile-per-hour fastball. He would go 5. Bottom of the sixth, John Jay bounces and runs up the middle, and Holiday scores. It's 3-0 Birds. Bottom of the eighth, Matt Adams, who has been so big for the Cards since losing Craig, hits a 4-2 two-run shot, makes it 5-1 Cards. Cards weren't done the eighth as Pete Kozma gets an infield single to drive in another run. It makes it 6-1 Birds. Wainwright goes the complete game as he gets Alvarez swinging. St. Louis wins 6-1 to advance to play the Dodgers in the National League Championship Series. The Missouri Tiger football team will play at Georgia for the first time ever Saturday when the Tigers and Bulldogs meet at Sanford Stadium. Georgia has struggled on the defensive end, allowing more than 32 points per game. Missouri is 5-0, ranked 25th in the country. Georgia is 4-1 and ranked 7th in the nation after wins over 3 SEC opponents. Quarterback Aaron Murray leads the Bulldogs. He is the SEC's all-time leading passer, and despite injuries all around him on the Georgia offense, Murray will have the support of a sold-out crowd of more than 92,000 inspected in Athens Saturday. The Tigers players say they know Murray is good enough to play on Sundays, but they're ready for him.
Like he's an NFL quarterback, which I think he will be soon. So I think we played a lot of guys like that. So, I mean, a lot of guys we played are in the NFL now, and I think will be in the future. So just prepare how we prepare for them and know his tendencies and what he's going to do with the football.
Working hard, and Georgia, they're a good team, but we looking at it just like any other game because we feel like we go out there and give it our all every game.
You know, the games are just going to get tougher and tougher from here on out, and we saw that from last week's game, and you know that's where the preparation comes in, and the coaches do a great job with that.
The Chiefs are out to their best start since 2003 as they take on the 2-3 Raiders at home Sunday. The undefeated Chiefs will play their first AFC West opponent of the year and will try to end a 6-game home losing streak against Oakland. The reason behind Kansas City's fast start is the defense. The Chiefs are allowing a league-low 11.8 points per game. The Chiefs will need to focus on holding that ball. The Raiders have forced 8 turnovers in their last 3 games. The Rams face their second straight AFC opponent Sunday, but these Texans are nowhere near as bad as the Jaguars. But the Texans are struggling and are in the midst of a 3-game skid where Texan fans have been burning quarterback Matt Schaub's jersey. The Rams hope to take advantage of the struggles, but will need to do a better job on the ground as they have given up a league-high 170 yards per game over the last 3 weeks. And that's one of the Texans' strengths. Despite the struggles, Arian Foster has over 280 yards in his last 2 games. That's it for sports. More KOMU8 News after the break.
Time for the Denver Mattress Fall clearance sale.